glad to have you with us. We've been anxious to sell this old building ever since we got the opportunity from the county commission. It is a relic around here, been here a long time, was a jail, or was a post office for many, many years. We think built around 1910. I can remember as a kid coming in and thinking how huge it was inside, with the great big teller's cages and all that in there, and the marble floors. It was a beautiful building. We came to sell it to you tonight. This is the term or the description that we wrote in the paper. 7,000 square foot building. We got that from the assessor here in Vernon County. Constructed in 1910 as the U.S. Post Office. Vernon County acquired the building, converted it to a jail in 1963. The building remains much of its original exterior decorative architectural design. There are still marble floors, marble staircase, and the huge arch windows are still visible in the building. The cells and the prisoner holding rooms and offices were added, and they still remain. The building sits on 134 by 140 lot. The terms and conditions of the sale tonight are 10% of the purchase price paid at escrow today, the day of auction. Remainder due in certified funds, closing to be within 30 days. The seller will provide marketable deed and title insurance at closing. Normal closing costs will be shared by buyer and seller. The property will be sold, and I want you to listen, it's sold at absolute auction. No minimums, no reserves, no buy bidding. The county commission decided to sell the building as is, as you see it and believe it to be, with no reserves. So whoever bids the most tonight is going to own the building. I'll read you the legal description. It's commonly known as 230 East West Cherry, I believe it is, in Nevada, Missouri. I've got keys in my pocket, sure. The legal description reads as such, and we do have a title commitment in hand. If you're an interested bidder and would like to look at it, the title is clear. We have no problems on it. You will get a marketable deed. It's already been done by Bowman Abstract over here in Nevada. The legal description reads, begin at the southwest corner of Block 2 of the original town of Nevada, Vernon County, Missouri, as shown by the recorded plat thereof, and from thence run east along the south line of said Block 2, 135 feet, thence run north 140 feet, then west 135 feet, to the east line of Ash Street, then south 140 feet, to the place of beginning being a part of lots 5, 6, and a said Block 2 in the original town of Nevada, Missouri. We have a contract ready for you guys. We hope that if you're an interested bidder, you've already looked at it. It's been available for you there. We want to say this, that the building is sold as is, as you see it and believe it to be. We understand when you bid, you have inspected it and you know what you are purchasing. The buyer represents that, in this case, this is what the contract says, and I want you to understand this. The buyer represents that they have had opportunity to enter the premises to conduct such tests or inspections for environmental hazards as buyer shall deem prudent. Buyer acknowledges the likely presence of asbestos or substantial amounts of non-fireable asbestos and cannot practically safely encapsulated or removed, cannot be routinely inspected and maintained by the buyer. That was wrote by a lawyer because I can't hardly read it. Lead-based paint, the lead-based paint hazards, it surely could be, and there could be mold in the building. You've all looked at it and you know that. The contract says that. There is one other stipulation on the contract. The antenna on the top of the building is, well, it's property of Vernon County. The Sheriff's Department was going to get it done. They couldn't find somebody. They had found somebody. But there is a stipulation in the contract that reads, the seller agrees to remove the antenna from the roof of the building within 30 days from the signing of this contract at seller's expense and liability. So you buy the building and everything in it and all the lamps here, that kind of thing. The antenna still goes to the county, and they will remove it. I think they will get it in the next 10 or 15 days. Sure. I said I wasn't going to ask any questions, but I'm going. Does anybody have any questions before we begin? Short story is this. 7,000 square foot old building, guys. It's got all the class in the world. We've all seen it since we were kids and all. We came to sell it. The county commission said, close your eyes and sell it to the high bidder. As is, where is. That's what we're doing. Thanks for being here with me. I have no idea what it's worth. I have no idea, guys, what it is. I hope somebody restores it and makes a beautiful building out of it. Here we go. Are you able to buy them? We buy them on a $100,000 bid. Not are you able to buy them here? We buy them there. Go on one. We buy them on $100,000. But able to buy them on one. We buy them on one. Get $90,000. Better talk to me. Hey, you get 90,000 here, there, get 90 here, there, get 90 there, guys. Don't be bashful. Jump in and say something. Hey, you get 90 here, there, get 90,000. But able up here, get $90,000 bid. Hey, you get 90 here, there, get 90, 85, 85. What's she worth, guys? What's the old building worth? It's your turn. Number 85, number 85, number 85, number 85, the shop now. Number 85 here, number 85 there, number 85 here, number 85 here, there, number 85. Number 85 here, there, number 85, number 85. What's it worth, girl? Thank you, dear. What'd you say, Joe? 30,000, 35 now. I have 30,000 here and 135. I have 30 here, 135, but I have number $30,000, but even 135 where? I have $30,000, but even 135, but I number 30, but I number 30, but I number 30,000, but didn't 35. I'm at 30 here now, 35.
A lot of things you can do with it.
But even I'm 35, but I number 30, 35. Boys, girls, get in. I'm at 30,000 here, 35 there, number $30,000, but even I'm 35, but I number 30, 35. Nice old building, guys. Got all the chances in the world. Oh, we're supposed to call that fella Doug. I just about messed up. Excuse me, guys. We promised the man that we would get him on the phone. I hate this old age. I'm not going to like it near as well. I have 30, 35. Janie, where'd you go? I'm at 30 here, 30, but I number 30, 35, but I number 30, 35, but I number 30, 35. I'm at 30,000 here, 35, but I number $30,000, but even about 35, but I number 30, 35, but I number 30, 35. I'm at 30,000 here, 35, but I number 30, 35, but go now, 30,000 here and 35. You get it?
Give me your, there, maybe I get it now. Someone's trying to call me.
That's not good. When you're trying to call out. Go talk to the lady in the white. 30, 35. I'm a 30 here, 35 there, number 30, 35, number 30, 35. Janie, I can't find you, I know you're here. 30, 35. I'm a 30 here, 35, number 30, 35, number 30, 35, number $30,000, number 35. I'm a 30 here, 35, number 30, 35, number 30, 35.
I got good weight.
I'm at 30 here, 35, 32, 32, 32, 35. I'm at 30 here now, 32, 5. I'm at 30 here, 32, 5. Number 30 here, 32, 5. Number 30 here, 32, 5. 32, 5.
You done?
Ha! Now 35,000. I'm at 30 now, 35 now, 750. I'm at 35, 750, I'm at 37, 5, I'm 37, 5, I'm at 35, 37, 5. I'm at 35, 37, 5, I'm at 35, 37, 5, I'm at 35, 37, 5. I'm at $35,000, even I'm 37, 5, 37, 5, 37, 5, I'm at 37, 5. I'm at 37, 5, I'm at 35, 37, 5, ask her for 36, Cole.
Already thought of that.
I'm at 35, $36,000, even I'm 36, number 36, number $36,000, even I'm 36. I'm at 35 here, 36 there, number 35, 36. I told you guys, number 35, $36,000, even I'm at 35 here, 36. Yes or no, 35, 36. People standing around thinking. I'm not going to ask much more. I'm at 35 here, 36 there, yes or no, 35, $36,000, even I'm 36,000 to bid, 35, 6.
Real sell.
35 here, 6 there. Sold it to you, Joe. 35, the number 20 or 60. 63. That will go with you. Or we'll sign papers after we sell vehicles. Yeah, we'll sign papers after.